Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. It is Friday. I am tired. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween. I am exhausted. If you can't tell by my voice and my face, I'm exhaustedly tired. Things took a bad turn last night, to say the least. Things took a bad turn last night. That's an understatement. Kind of. So, Carolyn's been sick for like 3 months now, if you guys didn't know. You guys are my family. You guys do know, because I've been literally complaining about it for the 3 months that she's been sick. But Carolyn's been sick for 3 months. It's been quite a journey. We don't know why she keeps getting sick. It keeps saying, like, she keeps getting positive, like a positive for rhinovirus, which is basically a cold, but she keeps getting like sick symptoms with it, which is like a fever, throwing up symptoms, chills, clamminess, sweating profusely, just different things. So, right now I'm in my car. I'm waiting for her prescription to be filled. Anyways, so last night I had to suction her a lot. We took her to the doctor yesterday. They don't know what's wrong with her. They can't figure it out. They're like, oh, she's tested positive for rhinovirus, but the cultures haven't come back yet, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, what do we do in the meantime? I don't know. They're like, oh, we'll just give her, like, an extra bolus of Pedialyte. She should be fine. We'll give her a chest x-ray. Chest x-ray didn't show anything. We were waiting for the cultures, like the saliva cultures, to come back to see if they grow anything. That hasn't come back yet. We're like playing the waiting game, which sucks. I hate playing the waiting game, because it's just like, are we waiting for nothing? Is there really nothing I can do for my baby? Like, she's suffering right now. Like, not suffering, she's struggling right now. Like, she's having a hard time. And, like, we're having a hard time trying to take care of her, because we don't know what to do. So, like, last night, we took her temperature. She had a fever of 101.4. Gave her Tylenol. It went down. And then I stayed up till, like, 1 o'clock, because she was, like, junky. I got, like, an hour and a half of sleep. And then I woke up, got her took her temperature. She had a fever of 102.7. Got her ibuprofen. And then I waited 30 minutes, took her temperature, 98.6. I'm like, great. Went down. Set my alarm for 3 more hours. And then, I don't know if my alarm just, like, didn't go off or something. I don't know what happened. But anyways, woke up at 6. I kept waking up. I kept sectioning her all night long, because she was gurgly all night long. I put Vicks on her chest. I put Vicks on her feet, thinking maybe the Vicks would help her. It did not help her as much as I thought it was going to. She was just sick the whole entire night, really clammy. There was one point in the night where she got down to 80 on oxygen, and I was sectioning her. I couldn't get her back up, and I'm like, and, like, I called for Trent, and he didn't hear me. And then I called for Trent again. He heard me. He came in, fixed it, and we were good. But it's scary because Carolyn can die from these things, and when she desats, there are multiple things that can happen, and it is scary. And when things like this happen, it's just scary, because when you can't get her back up and you suction her and suction her and suction her, it's just hard. Anyways, I'm gonna try not to cry, because I've seen it happen where I'm suctioning her and suctioning her and suctioning her. She's not coming back up, but she flatlines. I've seen it happen. I've seen her literally die right in front of me. That is the most traumatic experience I have ever had in my life. And this is like my only baby, so like seeing that is just so scary. And like when she's sick, it just hurts my heart because I can't do anything for her, and I don't know what to do, because like this is my only baby and I don't know what to do because I can't do anything for her. And I ain't sitting there and looking at my child, and she's just sitting there and like looking at me like, "Mommy, why aren't you helping me?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, like I don't know what to do for her because like I can't do anything, right? And she doesn't, she's too little and she's too young to understand that I can't do anything for her except take her to the doctor. And the doctors don't know what the heck is going on, and I can't do anything for her. And I feel like a terrible mother because I'm not helping her. And like, it just hurts my heart because I don't know what else I can do. So it just hurts because I just keep thinking of that little girl that just died in front of me twice in my life. And like, what happens if she dies again? Is she gonna be able to live? Is she gonna make it through? I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna make it through. You just don't know, and it's just a constant fear. And with her immune system being crap and not being able to fight anything off, it just sucks. It's a constant fight for her life, and it just sucks so bad. So it's just like a constant fight for her life. It's like, I hate to say it's worse than cancer, but it is like she's fighting for her life to stay healthy, and it just sucks to have a daughter that's not as bad as most children, but she's still fighting for her life. Or if not fighting for her life, but fighting to stay healthy. And she can still die from a common cold. She can still die from a flu. She can still die from respiratory infections and illnesses and things like that. These moms send their children to school sick. Like, here, go get everybody else sick. Why are you doing that? I want to go to these moms and slap their face and be like, do you know what you're doing to the rest of the kids? Do you not understand that there are complex care kids in this school that can die from these things, and you're sending your kid to school sick? Understand you have to go to work. Understand you got to pay the bills. But Care.com, your neighbor, stay-at-home moms, they'll watch your kid. Like, call somebody. Your dad and your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister. Somebody's got to be able to watch your kid. You don't have nobody. Maybe you don't have anybody, but at that point, you call care.com or something. But it just sucks because it's just like, I don't know, it's just a constant battle. Anyways, so that happened last night. I'm just emotional because I haven't had any sleep. But, anyways, this morning I went to go take her off oxygen. So she was at sitting at 92, full oxygen last night, sitting at 92, which is not great. But she was on full oxygen, sitting on 92 last night. Then I took her off oxygen today. She went down to 88, 86. She went down to 86, suctioned her, and then she went up to 88, and she just stayed there. And I was like, nope, this is not good. So I put her back on oxygen. Heart rate was in the high 130s, and when I put her on oxygen, it went down to the low 20s. And then I was like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna have you